Is RV living one big constant vacation? My name is Trey, and my fiance Jessica and I started our RV era full-time close to 4 months ago. When we started, we had hopes that it was going to feel like catching up on all the FOMO we experienced in years prior, but when we hit the road, we noticed an all too familiar feeling. One we felt when we still lived in an apartment. And if you're considering the RV life full time, keep watching as we're going to answer that one question. Does the RV life feel like one big grand vacation, or does it all feel like one big headache? If you're checking out this channel for the first time, you might be wondering, where are we going? And this weekend, which is travel weekend, it's always travel weekend I feel like, we are heading to Yosemite Lakes. But before we do that, we're gonna stop by the High Sierras and stay for a couple of nights and then head out there on Sunday. We're gonna spend tomorrow, Saturday, exploring Death Valley and hoping to get to see Kings Canyon as well. Yeah, that's the goal at least. We're probably gonna be setting up in the dark, and you know how that goes. I reach through mysterious ceilings. Let's play a little game of how much this is gonna cost. The price is $5.29 a gallon, and we just start now. $100 on the dot. The California special, one big Benji. So we just got set up, we got settled in, and I'm whispering because RVs are very close to one another, and it's quiet hours. It's about midnight now. It took us a little longer than we thought to get here. We left around, actually we didn't really leave until like 5, and we got here around 11. It took us about an hour to get set up, and yeah, I'm kind of worn out. We got a little lost at first, honestly, because the directions that Hip Camp gave us, it was close, but you kind of had to finagle yourself back here. And then we got turned around a few times because we couldn't figure out if it was a pull-through side or not. And by the way, if you do come stay here, it's the Sierra something. We'll link it up tomorrow whenever I figure out the name. And it's a beautiful spot. We can see the stars. We can see the Eastern Sierras over there, just kind of like a glimpse in the background. And yeah, so I am tired. I'm gonna head to bed, and we're gonna talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful morning here in Olancha, California. And on the drive in, we had no idea like what was here and how beautiful this place actually is. And I want to start this morning off by talking to you about what one of the things we were feeling, well, one of those feelings that we were feeling that was all too similar when we were back in our apartment, and that is stress. And when I say stress, back home, you know, you deal with your normal stress. It's nothing bad. It's nothing like crazy or that's gonna like life-threatening. It's just, you know, you have your normal daily stress back home, and that like, you know, dealing with your jobs, you know, dealing with the commute homes, just like little small stuff that can add up. And when we got started, we kind of thought that it was this whole new journey, this whole new me, this whole new thing was gonna be like the magic pill to solve everything. And to be honest, it's not. You just carry your same issues and your same stress into a new lifestyle, because we still have jobs that we have stress about. It's a lot less stress because we both work from home, but we also have the stress of always having to plan for everything. But I've mentioned that so many times in previous videos. Planning is a crucial part of the RV life. Like, you're planning for everything, where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do, all that good stuff. And so that can start to add up after a while, but there is some ways you can resolve it. And one of the ways we found is you don't have to be out every single weekend doing every single thing all the time. It's okay to take a rest every now and then and just stay home in your camper or your RV and do nothing wherever you're at. And the second thing I recommend is be a little bit more spontaneous. You don't have to have everything planned out. So we actually don't really know which hike we're gonna do today. We're just gonna kind of pick one, throw a dart at the board, and see where that lands us. The third thing I would recommend is just communicating with whoever you're with, your partner, a friend of yours, whoever you're taking this trip with. Just be a little bit more communicative with, because I always get in a certain habit of always keeping everything in, and I don't express how I feel or something going on, and I always just try to keep a smile on, but by the time I do blow up, it's too late. And it all could have been resolved by just a little extra communication from my end. And hopefully with these tips, you can get your RV life feeling more like a vacation again instead of something that you dread every time you have to move somewhere. All right, ready? And we are gonna head out to a cafe and what's it called?
Olancha.
Olancha and
Oh, thank you so much.
Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? The Olancha Cafe, out of 10.
Out of 10, 6.5, 7.
Okay. Would you come back?
I'd come back if I want like a good egg breakfast.
We're officially below sea level and Papa doesn't know what to do with it. How are we feeling about this hike?
I'm excited.
Excited?
Yeah.
That first half mile was that edgy tourist trap. We're going to the Golden Canyon trailhead up that way. We started now. This is where it officially starts. So Jess wants to get in the habit of doing a pre-hike and
Pre-hike temperature check.
so far feeling good. I mean, that's, you can see it all the way up there. That's where we came from. Where that crowd of people is.
But that's all decline, so we're starting incline now.
Yeah, we got this. We're East Coasters. We know what we're doing. We're just enjoying this hike. Jess, you enjoying this?
Woo!
I just hype her up and then she does the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? But something else I wanted to talk to you about was, what was some of our thoughts going into the RV life? Like, you think it's gonna be some big adventure? And we did. We thought it was gonna be, I thought it was gonna be one big adventure. And what were some of your thoughts on it?
I knew that we were going to have fun, but I was just also concerned or worried about the unknown. Never lived like this before, so I'm a big planner by nature. So doing the unknown scares me.
I thought it was just gonna be one big just adventure that, you know, there was gonna be no dull moments whatsoever. And yeah, I mean, you have moments. I mean, we don't really get to go out much during the week, which is fine by us because we kind of expected that, but for some reason it didn't mentally click with me.
Right there, on the edge, right there of that truck.
Take a picture right there.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. How about you? Do you feel more tired or feel more energized?
Bro, I'm exhausted.
All the time.
But
It's so much fun.
I mean, we've been on the go back-to-back weekends here recently, and I do find the energy to go out because I mean...
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hang on. Kind of dial that in
Now
for you.
look at it.
Now look at it. There you go. That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
This is why we come.
This is exactly why I try to remind myself, like, this is what's waiting for you. Get out there. You don't get to do this, or this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
3, 2, 1. So breezy. Officially done with the hike, and how does it feel?
Post-hike temperature check.
Feeling good.
Feel pretty good. Not
I
too
would
bad.
say difficulty 4 out of 5, but
Yeah, it wasn't difficult at all.
fun. I would say about 7 or 8 out of 10. So
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
scenic. It was nice. I think on the way back from, what was it called? Golden Canyon?
I believe that's what it's called.
Gold Canyon. It was okay. I feel like starting on the opposite end, it was more scenic.
And there was a little bit of rock scramble on the way back up.
Oh, but that was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. So what next?
I need my sticker and a magnet.
She gets one every single time we go to a national park. And if you watched our last video where we tried to do Joshua Tree, she still got a sticker and a magnet.
Okay, because I was there.
Oh, whatever. So we're running low on gas actually, and the prices inside the park, which is kind of what we're limited to, $7.02 a gallon.
So this is for a Star Wars enthusiast back home. It's for mom and dad. I thought it was funny.
Here's where we came back to. The Olancha Cafe. Burgers and fries and some nachos. She thinks nachos is an entire meal.
Do you not see the size of this plate?
finally back at the crib for the night, and we will see you guys in the morning. We're getting packed up now, just getting all the light little small stuff that we can, and we got about 6 hours tomorrow, I would say, or about 7 hours RV time, so we're gonna gotta wake up bright and early. Good morning. How did you sleep? Slept okay? Just still a little tired. That's, typically what happens when you go have a big day, a big hike, and then you come back and you gotta move the next day. You just get a little tired. And we have about 380 miles to go today, which is funny because if there was one road that was opened, it would cut our travel time down in half. And we have to backtrack a little bit, go around because one road is closed, so. You can't tell, Jess is a big fan of Starbucks. She's beating me to it. She always beats me to it. Jessica cut me. Yep. Always check the spouse first. Nope. I tried to bring the drone up and somehow got myself cut. You're good to go. All right, all set up. Time to head out, get groceries, get some dinner, and get some gas because I have like 40 miles left to eat, so hopefully there's something close. I'm gonna stop by and try out this little joint, the Pizza Factory. You excited? Awesome, look at that. In summary, the only thing I'm trying to say here to sum up this entire video is that the RV life is not one big vacation. It's a different lifestyle with a lot of benefits. And if there's anything I do want you to take away from this video is make an itinerary for all or most of your trip, double, triple check everything before leaving to the next spot, and make up some of your own rules. That's how the RV community was created, I feel like, was a bunch of people doing this for the first time and making up a bunch of guidelines.